it's KShot22 here, and today I'll be continuing the Optimizing Your Windows 10 PC series. Today we'll be discussing reviewing startup items. In our last video we went over Task Manager and how you can find the different many processes and services running on your computer, which ones are starting up and which ones aren't, and how you can configure those. But did you know there's many other places where startup items can live? So let's go ahead and check that out. You can hit Windows R on your keyboard and go ahead and type in msconfig. This brings up a run prompt, and then there you can type in that command, which will bring up Windows configuration right here. Here we can go ahead and do a selective startup. You don't have to select that because it will automatically select. The boot tab kind of determines how your computer is going to boot into Windows, but we won't be messing with that tab today. We'll be looking at services. The one thing always to do is to check the hide all Microsoft services. This is going to ensure that you don't select or mess with any sort of components to your computer that may compromise your system without. So, there could be specific programs relating to Microsoft Windows that need to run in order for your computer to run, if that makes sense. So we're going to go through these processes. Obviously, I don't need Kane-Enable running. I don't need Adobe Services running. I don't need this VPD agent. And you're just going to go through all this. And the best way to do this is to sort it by manufacturer. I know Adobe is not crucial. I know Apple's not crucial. I know Corel's not crucial. Of course, Intel has to do with some of my, my processor and whatnot. So I want to keep that running at all time. And of course, Realtek has to do with my audio. Definitely want that running. Remote utilities is my remote software. Same with TeamViewer. Of course, you're just going to run through this and just look at all these programs that are currently, or services that are starting up with your computer, and uncheck the ones that are not necessary. This can actually improve your computer's performance at startup time and make things a little bit more cleaner for you. Now, of course, in our last video, we went over the startup menu and task manager, so we're not going to go ahead and review that any further. Now, there is a fancy program that is called Auto Runs, and we're going to go ahead and kind of dive into that a little bit. Okay. Diagnostics. Okay, so Auto Runs really digs into your computer. It'll find all the different programs running on your computer that start up automatically. So, in some way they have a registry file somewhere. It's going to automatically start up when your computer starts up. This is a lot more than what we've seen in msconfig. This is a lot more than what we've seen in Task Manager. Ideally, you'll want to go through here and look through every single one of these and make sure that there's nothing starting up that really shouldn't start up. This can also help you detect malware and viruses that are currently starting on your computer. There could be backdoors built to your computer and you may not even know it. And they're going to be listed here more than likely. Because this is really digging into your registry. As you can see, HKLM software, of course, this is really digging into the registry to find these startup services. So if you don't want something starting up like command prompt, you can just uncheck it and boom, it's not going to start up anymore with your computer. That is actually not a good idea for command prompts because that is a verified Microsoft Windows program. Doing that would be very silly of me and could compromise certain utilities on my computer, right? So ideally, if you find something that's malicious, you can actually right-click it and you can, locate its location. You can see the location right here, the image path, and you can uninstall it. After uninstalling, if it's still here, you can go to that same file path, delete everything in that file path, and go from there as well. And then you can right-click and delete the registry file. So there is quite a bit, and these are all categorized, what's here at the login, what's, tied to Internet Explorer, scheduled tasks. These are a lot of scheduled tasks, and I can I can look through all these Adobe things, and I don't want those starting up. I don't need Driver Booster, I don't need Google updates. This is Microsoft malware protection, so I do want to keep that. And of course the rest of this I do want to keep. So That's pretty much it, you guys, for this video. AutoRuns is completely free. You can find it on Google just by Googling AutoRuns download. So I will go ahead and show you that. So you can download AutoRuns from Bleeping Computer. Yeah, AutoRuns, free download from CNET. So make sure that whatever website you decide to download from, that you don't download all their extra crap with it. So as you're going through that installer, make sure you uncheck all the extra advertisements that they recommend. Alright, that's all for this video, you guys. In the next video, we'll be discussing reviewing system files. That's also another great video to check out, because we'll be looking through system files. We'll be able to validate which ones are, good to keep, which ones could be viruses, which ones could be malware, etc. And this might even help you find adware that's on your computer. If you see those annoying ads popping up in your web browser, on your computer, this will really help with that, you guys. So I'll see you guys in my next video.